fitness levels, health, everything, energy levels, the whole shebang. It's just kind of just got steadily worse, I guess, as the bit older I've got. The beauty of lockdown was you only ever saw a floating head when you were in a meeting. You know, there wasn't anything else. You could get away with whatever, and I got very comfortable getting away with just wearing the top half of a nice outfit. When it came to being able to get back out there, nothing fit me. I probably had 2 or 3 outfits that I could wear on rotation. I remember the very first face-to-face networking event I went to, and by the time I left the house there were a pile of clothes in the middle of my bed that I'd put on, taken off, put on, and in the end it was like, I'm not going, I'm not going, I can't go. I'm glad I did, because the conversations I had with the women at the network, everyone felt the same. But that feeling of I can't be seen out like this, it was enough to what made me want to stay in the house and never leave again. Yeah, I think mindset's probably the biggest thing. I am, what is it Gillian said, harsh. I'm harsh with myself. Don't like how I look, I don't like how I feel. The self-sabotage, horrendous. So I put myself down constantly. I think Weight Watchers was the first thing I did, and I joined that with my mum actually, so it was more to help support mum as well, because I knew she wanted to start that journey. Did that, it was one of those, well that's not working, so why don't we hop on over to Slimming World and give that a go. Jump from one to the other. I can't even remember what it was called, but you got juices sent to you through the post, and the kids actually said, Mum, that looks like swamp water, I can't believe you're drinking it. And I did it for a week, and it was just the worst experience of my life. 10 years, yeah, it will be 10 years. It was just coming up to my 40th when we were going on a cruise, and that's when me and Mum joined Weight Watchers. I suppose it was the denying yourself things. I didn't really want it, it was just I'd been told I couldn't have it, but I wouldn't just have one, I'd have 20, you know. If it was like you can't have that biscuit, I'd have the whole packet, you know, because well, you told me I can't, so I'm going to. And then wonder why, you know, your next weigh-in, oh, I've put 4 pounds on, I can't think why I've been ever so good. Oh, apart from that. I came across Gillian on LinkedIn, and I loved her posts. They were very open, they were very honest. I got in touch and we had a bit of a chat, and I just explained exactly what I've just said to you there, that I was just feeling so flat, so worn out, hated what I saw in the mirror with a passion. Really, could she help me? She listened to me. All of a sudden I was just pouring, you know, how I was feeling out to her, and she was holding space for me. She was letting me ramble on and on and on and on, and then all of a sudden she'd like throw in a really poignant question that would stop me in my tracks. And I think that's what I loved. I actually needed that. I had so many light bulb moments. Literally, as I was on the sessions with her, there was steam coming off my pen as I'm taking notes, and I'm like, oh my god, that was genius. There was no judgment at all. I could say anything and know that she wouldn't tell me off for having that belief, or say, oh no, you shouldn't be doing it like this, and she would not judge me in any way, shape or form, and that was a blessing, I think. So the biggest change for me was she got me moving, dancing. So I had a Body Groove app, and I said I'm perfectly happy doing dance around my kitchen, I love that. But then she was kind of like testing me, and right, what else could you do, what else can you add in, what else can you do? And I thought, well, I can start I'll walk, I love walking. When I go away, you know, I go away in my camper van on my own and I walk for miles, and I'm like, why can't I do that at home? I'm waking up in the morning going, even if it's raining, I'm like, I'll just put my coat on, I'll just go out. Whereas before I would have gone, oh, it's raining, I can't possibly go out. So that switch was huge. Yeah, there were a lot of things that Gillian unravelled for me as well. You know, the whole, you're not allowed white rice. I remember her saying to me, why? Who told you that? And I was like, well, the lady at Weight Watchers told me. And it was that nothing's wrong, that you've just blown my mind by just that simple sentence. Just then dissecting all the things that have been told to me and whispered, and rewiring how I thought about food and how I approach it. Food was just what I could grab. It was never a thought out process of, actually, I need this in it and I need that in it, and that's going to help my energy and that's going to help me sleep. I'd never thought about that before. I think the moving more and enjoying that process and understanding myself better. We had a lot of conversations over the 12 weeks about just how I work and how my cycle works and menopause and the impact that's having on me, and be grateful. You know, you've got a really strong, amazing body. Be kind to it, and that's what Gillian let me realise, which has been really, really good. When I first started, it was, I couldn't even look at myself when I was getting changed. It was just like, oh God, look at that. Oh, look at that bit. Oh, look at that bit. And within a few weeks, I've got a massive mirror. I can't hide from it. It's there in my room, sort of built in. And within a few weeks, I was just like, you know, measure a day and weigh in day on the Monday when I was doing that. I was just doing it, looking, seeing, right, that's where I've got to hold the tape measure. But none of those intrusive thoughts of, oh my God, look at where you're putting the tape measure, it's over that wobbly bit or that bit's hanging down. There was none of that. And I noticed that really quite quickly, that how I was speaking to myself had stopped. That negativity had kind of just petered away. Yeah, confidence, much better. I've still only got a certain amount of outfits that I can fit into, but that I'm like, right, I'll just grab it now and go, rather than them in the big pile in the bed. Yeah, I'm a judge for a big award ceremony, so I've just been doing the interviews, and we've got the awards in July. Instead of cringing and thinking, how am I going to get through that, I'm looking forward to it. And that'll be me, you know, front and centre on stage giving awards out. So yeah, there'll be no skulking in the shadows. I've got a little bit of my old spark back. Yeah, it's quite a big thing. Yeah, she just gave me the time and space I needed, listened to me, helped me understand myself. You know, I look forward to a Monday because I knew I could tell her what I'd done the week before. And don't even think about it, just go straight ahead and sign up. She just gives you what you need. You might not know what you need, but she provides it and lets you uncover it in your own time, rather than it being, I mean, yes, you set goals, of course you set goals, but there was no way did she ever say to me, well, you haven't reached this, you haven't got that target, and there was none of that at all. It was, okay, so we've now realised that you haven't lost X amount of pounds in X amount of weeks, but what do we want to do about that? And for me, personally, it was, I don't care, this is not about the weight now, this is about here, this is headspace. But somebody else, obviously, will have the good weight loss, and they'll see results in their own way. And I think that's what it is. We're all unique, and Gillian understands that. Oh, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for just listening to me, for supporting me, for guiding me, for the giggles, and yeah, just for doing what you do. Thank you.